concerned about the pace of the counting.
Yeah.
What has been different about today, or you fall into the same routine today?
Well, yesterday I would have given an analysis as to what should take place if we were to achieve the 25 days, as against what is actually taking place. Today, I think by the end of today, we may complete just about 50 or thereabout of boxes. What continue to be causing some amount of delay is the same set of objections that are raised. And today, the APNU AFC agent insists in serial numbers being called out. So in some cases, the serial numbers were not even struck out on the list itself. So it is just maybe a lottery way of plucking serial numbers and calling it out, all aiding and delaying the process. So today we had less issues, I must say, in relation to the other days. So we will have to do an assessment again, and the commission, we will have to advise the commission on some measures we may want to recommend if we are to achieve that 25 days target, or to be as close as possible to 25 days.
How does the party feel about the commission's decision to allow the cell phones taking the SORs that are signed?
Well, we have always supported any decision that aids transparency. We have absolutely no problem with cell phone being used to record what is being said, to take photographs so that people will have at least pictorial evidence. We have no problem with that. Today, we are happy. We are happy that the decision was not to take away the cell phone or to take away the use of the cell phone, but to allow cell phone, but to a warning was given in relation to videoing and streaming.
Mr. Ali, why the party that you represent never made a formal complaint to the Guyana Elections Commission about the Region 4 declarations that you had so many issues with?
Well, first of all, it is through the media we learned that the PRO made that statement. Maybe about 45 minutes ago, we learned about this statement. And very shortly, you will be getting a letter that was sent by the party to the commission since March in relation to the Region 4 declaration. Mr. Nanalal has just sent off an email copying that, including that letter to Ms. Ward, bringing this letter to our attention and giving her an opportunity to correct herself to the media. So we're hoping that she would do this.
When you say what? Yeah.
I don't have the date, but Mr. Nanalal would definitely bring that. But it was after the declaration.
What you were, specifically what the party was pointing out?
Well, it was making the issue of the declaration, the false declaration, and that was it, surrounding the false declaration.
There were two declarations, one at the Ashman's building and one at the Kingston headquarters.
I'm talking about the Kingston. I am particularly referencing the High Street.
As to the exact date, I would not have that now, but I'm sure Mr. Nanda is coming out in a little bit, and he would give you the date and everything, and you'll get a copy of that letter too. The media will have a copy of that letter.
You received an acknowledgement from the commission on that letter that you sent?
Remember, during that period, we sent off letters. We were even trying to serve orders and so on, and we had great difficulties. So a number of the letters that went into GECOM, the acknowledgement or the response may not be there, but those are questions that Mr. Lana would definitely address with you. But you will have copies of that letter we sent.
Your party has referenced statements of poll that it says Mr. Mingo used in the process. I want to believe it is the latter process, since the court struck out the first process that they said it was illegal. Where did you get those figures from? Because as far as I know, GECOM did not release SOPs.
No, the SOPs are there. We have our SOPs, the statement of poll. Remember, we uploaded all the statement of poll. So we have our statement of poll, but there are also audio recording of the declaration by Mingo on various boxes. So it is some of those that we have also. And that is the comparison is Mingo's declaration, where we have those, the SOPs, and the statement of poll, and the statement of recount. An easy way to verify this is for GECOM itself to publish Mingo's declaration, the statement of poll, and the statement of recount. And then no one would have to point their fingers to any political party saying, oh, how did you get this number, or this is your number. It is GECOM who are in possession of the SOPs, their copy of the SOP. They're in possession of Mingo's declaration, and they're in possession of the statement of recount so far. So in the interest of the public, in the interest of transparency, we would love for GECOM to publish these three so that the public can have it and the media can have it.
Is your party rejecting the last set of declarations that was made from High Street?
The Kingston. Yeah, High Street. Well, it's not only the party. The court itself has set aside those declarations.
Not the no.
Yeah, all the Region 4 declaration, even GECOM. GECOM at the last commission meeting before the recount, as I forgot the exact term the chair used. Set in abeyance.
But she's not discarded them totally.
Well, these are the easy way to find out whether the declaration by Mingo or false declaration is for GECOM now. So at the end of this process, GECOM would have that declaration by Mingo, right? The High Street one as you're referring to. They will have the SOP. They will have the SOR. That will be available to the commission, and it will be available to the public, and then we can draw our conclusion.
So you're saying that your party is using the SORs right now, and the audio coming from the
some amount of the audios that we have, and also the everything we have we can substantiate. Just like the SOPs, we place online and we upload it. They are all being substantiated now. And so we have the SOPs, we have these, and now the SOR that are coming out.
Your party is still maintaining that it won the elections by 17,000 votes?
Of course, we won the elections. We won the elections, and it's not maintaining that based on all the statement of poll that are out there. And we are very confident because we know these are the statement of poll that were produced by the various polling stations. And we uploaded them. You can add them up, and you will see clearly who won the elections.
Mr. Ali, please clarify whether the audio you're referring to is from High Street or Hatfield Street, because I saw some of the videos, and it would appear that those are from Hatfield Street.
The audio, I don't know which one, what you saw, but what we have, we have a mixture. Mm-hmm. Remember. At one point, Mr. Mingo had his clerk calling out numbers at Ashman Building. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that the record is there. We are putting out the record. We are putting out what we have.
What I'm saying is, let's put aside Hatfield Street because that was vitiated. Let's talk about High Street because that's what GECOM is using right now.
What we have,
audio for High Street.
What I can say to you is a declaration that was made by that we are putting out there. Is the declaration, let's use the word that is alive. Mingo's alive declaration. Mm-hmm. Let me put it that way.
And you would have, I'm trying to get where you got that information from. Is it that your party agents sat in that event
we had party agents even at High Street. Mm-hmm. All the stakeholders were there also. When numbers were called out, they were writing on a spreadsheet. As you know, it was a rush process. So as numbers were being called out, they were writing on spreadsheets. So the parties have their spreadsheet. All the parties who were witnessed there, the observers, they also have spreadsheet that they wrote in the numbers on.
And that's what you're using to
right. We have our spreadsheet, and also I said they're available. There's some audio available also. All right.
I'm trying to ascertain specifically on what I know. You said you're going to get a copy of the letter, but I figure you'd be able to explain more comprehensively the premise on which your party is determining Mr. Mingo's declarations to be false, in your words, false.
What I'm putting to you is that we have made all our data available there as a political party. Mm-hmm. Where we have Mingo's declaration, we have made it available. Your question should really be to GECOM. GECOM can verify it, and one way in which they can verify it very easily for all of Guyana is to say this is Mingo declaration at High Street or wherever you want, wherever it was made at High Street. This is the SOR and this is the SOP. That is a question for GECOM. GECOM, this GECOM credibility that is at stake here. It is not the People's Progressive Party. We have shown Guyana how credible we are by putting out our SOP. We have placed our SOPs out there. We are now placing even more details that we have. GECOM also now has to answer for their credibility, and they have to present their records also. In relation to the letter, I would kindly ask the media to just wait until Mr. Nanlal comes out, and he would give you specific details in relation to that letter, because it was only an issue that was brought to our attention through the media when the PRO would have been out here for her. So GECOM has to give some answers, I guess.
And are you, and how do you feel about the decision to break the sequence of the opening of ballot boxes in the afternoon in order to meet the 7 p.m. closing time? The commission made such a decision.
Well, it's not really breaking the sequence. Mm-hmm. Remember when we started the East Bank, what is actually happening is that the boxes are not packed in sequence. So you're really picking out boxes that are in front of the container. In some of the other regions, I think region 2 and 3, they would have emptied the container and repacked the container in sequence. It did not happen for the East Bank. So I think what decision they took today at the meeting was, listen, instead, and you know we brought this up yesterday, instead of the political party saying that at 5 o'clock the station is closed, here is what we're going to do. We're going to look, we're going to select small boxes that can be completed within that time frame. So we achieve the objective of completing at 7. So that is the context in which that decision was made. So
you're saying that GECOM has not been opening ballot boxes in sequence even early in the day?
No. I'm saying to you that in relation to Region 4, the sequence has to start from the East Bank, all right? Because that is where the forest numbering is. But the boxes in the East Bank container were not packed in sequence.
Right.
So they're taking from the forest. So you'll see sometimes 17 comes, say you have box 4117, then you do 4120, and maybe tomorrow you'll come back to 4180.
So not in sequence.
Yeah, well, if you wanna say put it that way, but sequence means also starting from the East Bank. All right, thank you very much. Let me see.